From left to right, you can see how the handle started. It was dirty with grease across many years, and then it moved. We clean it. I'll explain that later on. And so that's the original color, but we didn't want that color, that bronze color. We're kind of tired of it. So then we prime it, and I'll show you the product. That's why you see that flat gray in the middle. And then we tried two colors that we thought we wanted, and we actually ended up with the one that is on the right. Um, the fourth one from the left is Satin Nickel, and it was too light for us because we had other knobs on the house and they were like I think it's stainless steel, and the color that we actually ended up using is called dark steel from Rustoleum, and it's the one that is on the right. So, and we'll show you. So we were between these two colors, and you can see them there. I'll explain the process. So we started putting all the handles with all that grease in a bucket with vinegar, distilled white vinegar, which is like $3 in Walmart, and it's for a gallon. And don't dilute it, just pure vinegar like that, because it's already coming diluted over here. And you leave it for a night, and then we washed it in water, like with a little bit of Dawn, and just we rinsed everything. By that moment, the grease is kind of loosening it up, and then when you leave it for another 2 hours, or if you want to leave it another night, that's what we did with Dawn. Just leave it there, and that's gonna be ready to be using some brushes to remove all the dirt and the grease. So we turn, you can see here from the left, actually turn into the right one, which is looking pretty good if that's color that you want. We use this product from Harbor Freight, a detailed brush set. Of course, you just use either the bronze one or the steel one. If you use the bronze, it's softer, but it takes a long time. So we use this one. Don't go crazy, but it accelerates the process, and you can tell that it's looking pretty good. We could have left it like that if we wanted, but we didn't want that color. We wanted to try something else. So let me show you what we did. So in order to change the color, since you kind of already brush this one, it's like sanding pretty much with that brush. So now you can use this really powerful, the primer, anything will bond to it. So it's well worth it. You can buy white or gray. Of course, we wanted to go into the metallic color, so gray made sense. You don't want it white. We bought this one, and that has that flat color there, but it's the gray flat color, and which means it's ready to be painted with all the colors. Now make sure that you follow all the instructions in the label, which means like you apply one first light coat. It's much better to do light coats than a heavy one. Do many light coats, it's much better. So here are the products that we used. So we turn again this flat gray which is the primer color. We turn it into satin nickel, and these paints are extremely good ones. The color that is on the cup reflects really well what the color that you're gonna get. I'm zooming in so you can see how it looks, but for our taste it was a little too light metallic color, because we have some handles in the house which are stainless steel, and dark steel was kind of throwing us off. And you can tell that also it's like it has some gloss on it, and this is how it looks, and it matches much better the colors that we wanted. So let me just put the two of them side by side so you can compare. So here you can appreciate the differences between the prime and the satin nickel with the stainless steel, I would call it, or they call it dark steel. Yeah, I'm zooming in so you can see a bit more in different angles, so you can make your choices. Because at the beginning we were like, what color? There's so many options, and we were like ruling out some, but then we ended up with like 3 choices. Until you don't try it, you have to try it at home. At least it's worth it. because you're gonna live with it for many years, right? So I hope this helps you, and let me know if you have any comments and if you have any questions about it. Please subscribe. Thank you very much.